you stand in front of her and you kind of push her back, and she says, "What is wrong with him? I want to see Granok."
He's in great pain now, so I will, and it will not help with all of you knowing this. So it will be best for him that none of you will know this. So
Jade looks very pissed at you, and you see her eyes kind of glowing a little bit red, and you see the demonic emblem glowing on her chest, and she says, "I'm seeing Granok, and I am going to see him."
Roll for
I'm gonna try and... Oh, I was about to say. Can I put my hand on her shoulder and say it's better that you don't?
Oh shit.
And Jade kind of turns her head towards you, Fergie, and she says, "Why?"
I'll explain it once everything gets cleared up, and you're less
Meanwhile, as
crazy.
they're talking, I use Mage Hand and take the cloth off.
Oh, fucking.
Oh,
Rip
cheeky
your
wee
fucking
shit.
neck out.
Okay,
Remember,
who's using Mage
Me,
Hand?
the gnome.
Okay, using
I'm
Mage
using
Hand.
Mage Hand to grab
I
the
see
cloth
that
off of.
do I see
Granok.
that he's trying to cast a spell?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I pick him up and run out.
Guys, I just realised something. We still need to put Drink up to 3rd level.
You what?
Your guys on
Drink
third.
has to go up to 3rd level.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Highly.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Anyway, no, you don't need to. You already picked him up pretty easily.
Literally a midget. Why would you need to roll for that?
But you ran him out.
Literally a midget.
You pushed past the others, and you kind of carry him
Run out
outside.
and run back.
You throw him outside.
What a dick.
I take my
Jade
Mage
just
Hand
kinda
and I put it around his throat.
Oh, these two guys just see a gnome flying out.
Jade just looks over at you, Fergie, and she just sighs heavily, and you see her eyes going back to normal and everything, and she's just and you see her kind of crying, and she's like, "Fine, but I want to know what is wrong with him."
We'll know after me and Rome is talking. Just stay outside. You will know after we have done talking. Okay?
And she looks at you and she says, "No, I'm staying in here."
But meanwhile, I know literally everything that's going on. I have all the answers.
I'm hearing this conversation, right? So.
Oh. I try charisma to convince her to get out.
You can try to persuade her.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want the one with the higher charisma?
And he gets a nat 20, considering he's keep on rolling this
And-
bullshit.
Nope, you got something.
Okay, there you go. Hey.
Plus 2,
And-
so
9.
9.
I'm hearing this conversation.
Wait,
correctly.
this is persuasion. Wouldn't it be +4 for you?
It's
It's +4. Persuasion's +4 for you.
Okay, so 9, 13. No, 7,
11.
11.
Okay, she what are you gonna say to her?
Shit.
Gotta say something, otherwise the persuasion
This is
check
with
doesn't work.
This is between paladins, and it's quite getting out of control, and yeah, it's
Okay, now I need you to, okay, your persuasion fails because the moment you said this is about paladins and only paladins, you just took a lot of negatives, and she immediately flies into a rage, and you see the demonic symbol on her chest glowing even brighter this time, and she slams you against the wall with magical energy, and
That's my type of woman.
and she's more focused on you, Jeff. She doesn't really care about anything else right now. And she then she starts conjuring a fireball in her hands,
Time for some more sleep.
and and she says to you, Jeff, saying,
Fuck who
this
the
is
fuck
not a
told
matter of paladins. This is my person who I love, not you, and you're not gonna get in the way of that.
And I say, Rom, you know what to do. Do it.
Sleep.
Well, I meant to say Fergus.
You cast it.
My bad. Say Fergus, you know what to do.
Actually, I'm not actually gonna do that. I'm gonna persuade. I've got. Hey,
You're gonna let me die?
I need to keep my spell slots.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
gosh.
Persuasion time. Shall I roll for it before I say
You
it?
can't do sleep. Come on, do
Yeah,
sleep again.
and you actually roll it with an advantage since you actually succeeded the first time.
This is like Oblivion, where it's like that fucking orc wants to die. That's me.
Okay, first roll is a 15.
Like you're gonna have
Second roll is
To leave.
I'm just gonna say to him, request that he help, like alongside Lathander's ghost, or just Lathander in general, to break the hold Lolth, or whatever the fuck it's pronounced, hold has over Granot.
Spider Queen.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that bitch.
Um,
Ask if he can help Lathander
They-
break the hold that she has.
Lathander and Jirgod look at each other for a second, and they just kind of stare at each other for a second, and the Force God says, "Usually I don't interfere in mortal matters. I usually tend to nature."
I'm just gonna say to him, you owe me this.
And he says, "Why do I owe you this?"
Cough, cough. 700 fucking years ago, you prick. I don't say the prick part. I don't put the prick part in.
You just say, "Cough, cough."
I
700
cough,
years
say
ago.
700 years ago.
700 years ago.
And he's like, "Fine." And he says, I'll do what I can."
Thanks.
And Lathander says to Granok, he walks over to Granok and he says, "You are my child, but you did break your vows, but
How did I break my vows to you?
you forfeited your very soul to the spider."
You told me I was weak. And that I was useless.
Did I?
You said that to me and said you no longer wanted me as yours.
And Lathander kind of scratches his head in that kind of way, and he's like, "I don't remember saying that."
You were with Lolth when it happened.
And he says, "I don't remember that."
I kind of just grab the feet of Lathander and I start crying.
But I do remember you. But I do remember you turning your eyes from me.
In what way? Tell me what I've done. What did I do? I don't know what I did.
Well, I'm not gonna go into details, my son. I'll forgive you this once, but any more, and I will forsake you.
Any more of what, Lathander? I don't know what I'm not supposed to do.
Don't murder Jade. That's for one thing. Instead, bring her towards the light. I can't exactly get rid of her curse, but me and Mr. Forest Boy over here can do it to you.
Lathander, I love you.
Insert browser's logo here.
I really love you.
Insert George Michael senseless whisper.
Anyway, the Thunder and comes up in front, stands a little closer in front of you, and you see the forest god come up behind you, and he seems like he's fading more and more, and
You're making it a lot easier to put browsers into this.
Two gods, one moral.
Oh god.
I say, Lathander, choose me as your chosen.
Oh god, I don't want to know what's.
Please, God.
Allow
Choose
me to
me
be
as
your
your
chosen. Allow me to be your chosen, Lathander. Please, allow me to be your chosen.
He says, "I'll do that." Also, this may hurt.
I allow it to happen.
Both the gods put their hand on top of your head, and it feels like you're being born 1,000 times over.
Harder.
Ah! Ah!
Ah, shit. That does not sound right.
Oh god, it's getting worse in chat.
Anyway,
I-
you see
I scream painfully.
after you actually see your god
I
Fergie.
had to do him too.
I think it's Ferguson, right?
Considering I do not understand exactly how the spells work and such when it comes to leveling.
I'm looking at the table with you.
Hey, at least Jay didn't turn into some kind of sex possessed tentacle monster.
That's true.
Oh, that's nice.
Was that an option?
No.
Fuck.
But that would have been funny.
Why
Come
not? Fuck.
You just do it for the shits and giggles. Just kidding.
Okay, that's a question. Does anyone understand leveling as a wizard?
All the men and the females.
Just take it as any spell slot, just get a random extra spell card that you like.
Oh, I get
Just do it that way.
Because I don't know if you get like more spells and such. I don't understand that how much you get per level. All that schism and this all.
So you're level 3. Yeah.
Yes.
How many? You get 2 more first. You get 2 second. Okay.
Yeah, I have 4 and then 2. Yes.
Okay. Do your arcane tradition bullshit.
Let me just see what.
That's literally the only other thing you have to do.
Okay, what's happening now?
Try to help him with his leveling of his mage.
I got.
Arcane tradition.
So
Wanna smash?
So if they're both out the door, I guess I
Whoa,
would tell.
smash.
I guess I would tell the rest of the group that, as like a tall tale warning to everybody, that who knows if that symbol might return or not.
As long as he isn't an idiot and embraces that god, it probably won't return. And why the fuck is the random furry standing behind us?
Wanna smash?
I just noticed that. Where did she come from? Where did all this come from? Settle down, Mom.
What?
Wanna smash?
Back in Lumley Smite.
Let me smash.
Say, who knows?
Let
when
me
the symbol
smash.
might
Let me
return.
smash.
If that's
Hey, it's on his to-do list, so
if that symbol is popping up, then that means that she might
R-
be in
brothel
this realm.
boys, get your pussy while it's alive and not sworn by with STDs.
Believe me, it was worse. It was.
Oh fuck! Who took away the kids'
that
welcome
was
part?
me. It said kids are welcome here, and someone put too late with like some kind of weird face. I removed that. Look, alright, it's a family-friendly Christian D&D.
D&D campaign.
We can't have that. We can have monks slapping all kinds of jittery bugs at us, but we can't have that. It's not appropriate.
Hey, technically that was back through.
That's right. And his bag dong. That's for sure.
Big dong.
That's I guess that's what he would name it. His bag dong.
I think we now know what we should call this campaign.
What?
Bog through and his horny desires.
No.
That sounds like a fucking fan fiction.
As Bagdon tears off Greg Nuck's clothes. He's like, come here, my son. I shall show you how to be a true orc.
I'll show you how to be a true orc.
I'll show you what it's like to take a true orc.
Like, let's see how much you can count.
I grab the half-orc, slowly slipping my cock into his ass as he screams,
no, stop! That's going into detail.
Granok softly pants. Fucking orc.
As the two other gods join with him, it becomes.
Lathander grabs Granok by his mouth. You are such a good follower. He did puts the cock into Granok's mouth, thrusting its cock right in the small follower's mouth.
This is too much.
You're retarded.
Granok happily sucks on Lathander's
Alrighty,
cock.
stop right there. We're gonna stop right there. We're gonna go commercial
His
break
magical
here.
rod.
Brought to you by
Then a Futanari lolly appears and everything starts getting out of hand.
Okay,
All of a sudden, Furry
what the
appears and
fuck?
blows a dick. All of a sudden, Popper turns out it's actually a male. Insert bestiality tag here.
Why is the bot not in here?
Because it doesn't work properly.
Damn it! I was gonna play the Seinfeld laugh track.
Do this one. Do that one. You're not supposed to put in that. You're supposed to put an exclamation mark.
Oh. There we go. Way too late, but it works.
Eh.